So I'm all for Sting versus Kurt. Not only that, but Sting versus Kurt. A couple of years from now, none of these guys are going to be in the business. And I believe that both of them could still go. So why not have them headline the pay-per-view? And not their prime, but their final years for the World Heavyweight title. And I've been waiting for a rematch between the two since Bound for Glory 2007. So I really can't fucking wait. I'm pumped. And I love the way that they've been developing it because they've been teasing it. And when TNA teases something, it makes me want to see it. And they're giving it to me. So I'm happy. The X Division. Now, I'm a big fan of the X Division. People are saying that it's not as good as it was in 2005 and this and that and this. And yes, you have an argument, but you have to remember that in 2005, most of these wrestlers, especially in the X Division, were not under contract. They would just appear like for a pay-per-view or be there for like 2 months, make special appearances. They only had the major guys on the contract. They'll be paid per appearance. So, although that was good because you could get like Juventud Guerrero out of nowhere versus Tanahashi. The problem with that is that if they're not actually part of your roster, then you can't give them the proper development. So why push them for the moment when they're going to be gone 2 months from now? So I like the way it is now, that they have a stable roster and they could do stuff with that. Alex Shelley versus Eric Young at Against All Odds. I was a big fan of that match. I had everything I could ask for. It didn't make Eric Young look like a jobber. That was like the best I've ever seen him. He was fast, reversals, near falls. It had everything, and Alex Shelley is still your X Division champion. Now, it's been kind of funny seeing Motor City Machine Guns and Lethal Consequences fighting week after week in all these different gimmick matches to build up the grand gimmick match of them all, Ultimate X. But I really thought that they should take a break from having them fight and bump heads, and it was kind of upsetting me, but they actually took a break at last Thursday's episode. We didn't even see them bump heads, so that's good there. Now, as for this Ultimate X match, it should be good. I expect Suicide to be mixing there. I expect it to be a 5-way. Some people there have never been in an Ultimate X match. Alex Shelley and what's this guy's name? Consequences Creed. Alex Shelley has been in an Ultimate X match, but that was with Johnny Devine and Team 3D last year, and I don't really consider that shit an Ultimate X match. It's not competing against the guys that could get up there fast and pull off crazy spots and all that stuff. So I kind of consider this Alex Shelley's real first Ultimate X match, unless he's been in one before that I don't know of. But Consequences Creed, it is going to be his first. So that's going to be interesting to see. Now, basically, Destination X, the card is fucking stacked. We have so many matches. The return of Samoa Joe. Hopefully AJ versus Booker T, which will be the return of AJ Styles. I hope he is the Legends Champion after Sunday. I hope Joe beats Scott Steiner. Last month, when Scott Steiner fought Petey Williams, I thought it was a great fucking match. Better than the match last year at Against All Odds. And I thought everything was developed right and everything. The only thing is that I was like, why did Scott Steiner go over? Because then all that means nothing. Petey Williams' great return means nothing. And then Petey Williams got released. So, obviously, they don't want to put Petey Williams over. If they probably already have plans to release him at that point. But I think it was a great match. So basically, I don't know what else to say. I don't know how much time I have left. I don't know if I'm going to have to make a second video. Matt Morgan and Abyss. Matt Morgan, I think he's so much better as a heel. So much better. Because, God, he would get boring with just doing those shouts every second at the wrong point. It's like he had no connection with the crowd. When he was a face, that is. But now as a heel, he actually looks more ripped. And he's more violent and whatnot, and it's much better that way. It's much better that way, in my opinion. Now, people criticized his match last month for the Abyss. He actually had surgery a couple of days before, so you got to give the young guy props for going through the match. So their match at Destination X, which I believe is going to be a hardcore 10,000 tax match, should be much better and interesting to see. Let's see. I can't think of anything else. TikTok. Global Impact 2. Finally! they're gonna freaking do something. Finally, they've been talking about it. I've been waiting all the way since January. I mean, last year's they did it a little bit after January. And this year they just been not saying shit about it. But I was kind of happy though because like they didn't need to show it in my opinion because they had all this stuff going for their show. So that's just global impact. It's just gonna help elevate the show even more, and I think it's gonna be a perfect time to release it whenever they do release it. I believe they know what they're doing. Jeff Jarrett, the 4-disc DVD collection is coming out, and God, that's a freaking collection right there. And it's not gonna be like the WWE DVDs, which I can see from here, that is 3 discs of just matches and not really lots of input from different people and all that stuff. It's gonna be like the Kurt Angle Champion DVD, which I think was great. Not because of the matches, but because of the documentary side of things. It was very interesting, very, very fucking interesting. TNA has raised their bar. So with that, this Jeff Jarrett should be another classic. It's gonna have so much matches from '86. I believe that Jim Cornette was able to supply. Oh yeah, Jim Cornette, he's been in the mix of things. A couple of months ago, when Mick Foley first came, Jim Cornette wasn't even appearing at all. But now it's like a 3-man team, and it's great to see all those guys clash. You know, they're all big names in my opinion. Yeah. Anyways, so I can't think of anything else to say, honestly. I'm thinking, and I can't. Lockdown coming to you live from Philly. So everybody that's out there try to go, you know how they try to build up Lockdown to be the best of the best. And as much as we can all say that TNA sometimes drops the ball and avoids the obvious good direction, they seem to always, in my opinion, deliver on their big pay-per-views, which is Lockdown, Slammiversary, and Bound for Glory. They automatically deliver in those 3. So yeah, just keep watching TNA. There's a lot of stuff to look forward to, in my opinion, especially after Sunday. I mean, Hernandez and Homicide still got their title shots. So much things. Slammiversary's coming up. I'm already, you could imagine not getting sleep thinking about who's going to be in the King of the Mountain match. So Lockdown coming up next month. You expect it to be main event Mafia versus Frontline, but you're also going to need Sting and Kurt Angle and other matches. It's going to be another stacked card. Don't miss Destination X this Sunday. I should have another video up about TNA later this week, and I should have some videos of some of the matches that are going to be on the Sunday by using the game, because some people like that shit, alright? Peace, Mr. Plátano Man 1989. Thank you for your time. Peace.